What's going on YouTube? So today, kind of exciting, I'm installing Android Auto into my 2016 Mazda 3. So this is not the Mazda Tweak one, this is actually the OEM parts one. Basically what you're gonna need is a couple things. So you're gonna need a new USB hub, the TK78669UOC. So I guess the regular ones don't have C. This is for the US model. I'll link up down below the forum post that has so much other information. It's good for other places like Europe and other countries and stuff. Also, you're gonna need some new cables, which comes with foam tape basically, so that you can reduce the rattling inside. And also comes with zip ties. For this retrofit, you're going to need a computer and a USB so that you can install the update that will be the firmware for the new Android Auto. Mazda 3 Revolution 14 to 18. This is probably going to be talked about quite a bit. Something ads. Genuine CarPlay Android Auto. This post is by Ash8. Super solid, very good, detailed forum post. This guy is a baller. Basically, please read everything. Read me, warnings, plus all firmware numbers and genuine Mazda part numbers, plus download links are all below. Seriously, read everything. Also, I'll kind of walk through most of it with you in this video, but there are some details for other countries, and make sure you're buying the right parts because nobody want to take stuff off and then find out they have the wrong parts. Thanks Ash8 for the awesome forum post. That's super helpful. First thing you're gonna do is you're going to want to take out your navigation card, push it in, take it out, there it is. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put the car into its accessory mode, which is just pressing the stop button without pressing your clutch or brake. Choose which country is the one you're from. So I'm from North America, and basically we're gonna must install this first, second, third, and last. Make sure it's in this order. Follow this post. Step number 3, I'm going to select AM, FM, or DAB radio, so let's select FM. From there you're gonna press this button, the music button, the favorite button, and the volume button. And that screen pops up. You're gonna press 3, and then press enter, and clear, and then you're gonna follow by pressing 2, enter, and then clear. Then you press exit. Now you're going to want to shut the car off, power down, and then what you're gonna do, you're gonna close all the doors, get out of the car, walk about 5 meters away, and then you're gonna wait for a couple minutes. Shut the door, lock the car, wait a couple minutes, because now you're putting the car into sleep mode. Now after 3 minutes, come back to the car, and we're just going to put the car back in accessory mode, just pressing the button once. First we're gonna install the failsafe.up. We're gonna put that on the USB stick. There's the USB down there. We're gonna plug it in. We're going to now go back to the same menu. Press the music, favorites, and volume button. Now we're going to input the number 99. 99. Press enter. Search. So my current is 55. Make sure you follow the forum. Make sure you're starting from 55. We're going to install the failsafe package 7 package. Would you like to install? Install. Installing. Please do not restart vehicle at this time. Installation successful. No reboot required. You can put the failsafe and the other full installation into the actual USB, and you can select it on the screen. Make sure you do the failsafe first and then the full installation. So the actual reinstallation file is actually about 1.8 gigs, so make sure that your USB has enough space. So the next part is kind of interesting. To do the reinstall part, you're gonna actually have to press the brake pedal a little bit after you start and a little bit before the 25 minutes. So this is so the car doesn't shut off. So you can actually leave the vehicle, make sure, I'm just gonna set a timer, come back, press the brake pedal, and then it should be good. We're gonna go in the diagnostic mode again. We're gonna type in 99 again, and press enter, search, Now there's 3 on there, right? So it's current, reinstallation package. We just did the failsafe package, now we're gonna do the reinstallation package, like that. Would you like to install the update? Install! So this process takes about 40 minutes. Just let the car go. It's about 25 minutes for that system to shut off. On accessory mode, press the brake to kind of reset it. Press the brake, should be good for a little bit. There it goes. Now it's starting to install the new package. Now we wait. Also, don't be a knucklehead like me and put 23 hours, not 23 minutes. So now about the right time. So come back in 18 minutes and then we're gonna press the brake again. Play yellow card.
Okay, asking Spotify to play Yellow Card.
What's going on? So for the next parts, a couple things you're going to need to remove the trim is a trim removal kit. I think this was the Cal Hawk one. I'll link it down below. Next thing you're going to need is a socket wrench and an extender, because you're going to need it to pull out the infotainment, and also you're going to need a 10mm socket. So basically those 2 things. The kit comes with a couple extra zip ties and sponge foam. But if you don't have it, you gotta pick up, I think they're 30 by 100mm sponge foam. Pretty sticky, and you're gonna need quite a bit of it. So make sure you have those things if it didn't come with your kit. Otherwise the kit comes with it and you're gonna put it all up on the cable. So first things first, let's remove the trim. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the glove compartment. Basically open it, one tab here that pops out, and the other tab on the other side that pops out. If you push in, the whole thing drops. The last thing is this part right here, which you kind of push until it pops all the way off. The whole thing drops out, and we're just gonna move this and put this in the back. Next part, you're gonna pull out like a flat tool, and you're gonna start popping this guy off right here. Here you want to kind of pull slowly because there's a cable that plugs into here, so make sure you don't pull too hard and kind of pull slowly and feed along this, and then it'll all come out. Unclip the cable and then pull it out. There you go, there's the first piece. At this point, since you're already in the spot, you can actually go in here. There's one main screw on the inside. That's what you need the extender for. So we're gonna pull out the infotainment. Make sure when you're pulling it out also to make sure not to lose the screw, because I think it's the only screw that holds in the infotainment, so don't want to lose this guy. Infotainment kind of just pulls straight out like this. Once you already unscrew that one screw. Once it's popped out, there's going to be cables here and one main one in the back. We're going to disconnect those and we're going to pull this guy out. There it goes. So the first part here actually just comes straight up, pops like this, and then here's my handbrake. The next part actually is also clips. Cable down here, you're going to want to unplug. It goes to the controller, and you can remove that like that, like so. There's the cup holders. Now from here, this part, you only need to remove the panel here. Make sure unplug the cable, and then move the panel. Slowly lift it up, pulling through the tabs, like that. And you can just turn it and then manipulate as you go around. Sorry for the quality, but it's getting a little dark. Disconnect the cables for the aux hub, white one here, another cable here, and you're gonna remove the 12 volt here. This part just pretty simple. Pops off right here, kind of pry back till the 2 things pop off. So now I got a little space there. It just pops right back, pull it back, and then pull straight up, and it comes out. So there's the auxiliary port there, and we're gonna remove this and put our new one in there. Old one looks like the one on the bottom, and the new one looks like the one on the top, built for your phone. And now we're just gonna pop this new guy back in, and we're ready to go. So this has 4 clips, 2 on either side, 2 in the back there, and basically just pops in there, so you just push them in, and then they'll unclip, and you can pull this out. So the last part you need to do is this part right here. This part also just lifts straight up. There it goes. Pulls out, and then now you have access into back there. So now we got cables. This has brown and black, which is gonna connect to your aux hub, and the blue and green cables are gonna connect to your infotainment system. And we're gonna wrap approximately 1 inch. So basically you wanna wrap it like just like this, and then fold it in half, and cover the whole thing so that it kind of covers the whole thing, and then make your way down all the way to do 19 pieces. So I fed the cable from here. So fed the cable from up here through the inside, back up here, through down here. So it left a little bit of slack in the middle part for now. Fed it down here behind the handbrake, and then that's where the end of this cable is right here. The brown and black ones are on this side. So generally this is what this looks like. Some people have a CD player and some people don't. Mine does have a CD player, so it gets routed this way all the way to the back console. The one that there's another diagram where the cable gets routed to the front. Now everything's secure in there. Put some foam pieces in there to keep the cable in. Moved it about the back side. There's one zip tie here against this metal piece. So just to follow through, walk through of where it's going into there. All the slack on the inside, down there, it's kind of dark. Through the inside, through the back side, and into where the infotainment system is. Here it is, Android Auto on your 2016 Mazda 3. Test fitting it, make sure everything works. Plugged it in and seems to be good. I'm gonna press play real quick just to test it. That's it, works great. It responds pretty well too. Right now the touchscreen doesn't work. Maybe there's an update in the future when we go back to the Mazda. The touchscreen right there. Okay, good. Apps, Android Auto, there it is, Apple CarPlay if you needed to. That's how you install this on this car. Now to put everything back. New aux hub over there. Same old infotainment, now with CarPlay, and everything's put back together. Everything looks good. Yeah. Hope you guys liked that video. Definitely had fun. I'm excited that I have it. There is one problem with it, and that is the touchscreen is not activated for Android Auto. I think it's activated for CarPlay, so if you guys do have iPhones, that's great. But the Android Auto is disabled currently. Maybe it might be an update later on, maybe not, I'm not really sure. That's one downside, but having the functionality in the actual infotainment is great, and honestly something that I definitely wanted. Maybe not need, but definitely wanted, and it was perfect. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for all the support. Keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.